What's up, guys? So my name is Alex Bullock, and if you're new to this channel, that's cool because so am I. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I just kind of haven't. And today's video is going to be the things that I've done recently to make me get over the haven't. All right, so one of the things I wanted to say is, I don't know if you're anything like me, but the environment that you're in could have a massive, just like toll on your brain or your like creative flow. So what I've made a practice in doing recently is just like basically deep cleaning my office at least every time, if it needs it, before I get into a deep project or sorry, a big project, because I just feel like it sets the whole tone of like I need to be focused and locked in and like ready for this. So if I can have a nice space that like, yeah, I've been like lighting candles and just like the whole nine, it helps me to like get in there. So tip number one. Okay, so the second thing I've been doing recently that has really helped, just to expand kind of my perspective, I feel like, is I've been reading like a lot. The one thing that I've been reading lately is actually this book from Mark Rubin called The Creative Act, A Way of Being. I would recommend this to any person who half considers themselves an artist. I can let you know that just personally, before I read a couple of things in this book, I was afraid to, I guess, call myself an artist. I didn't really consider myself an artist. It was something that I just kind of did as a hobby. I never really thought to myself that I could like be an artist and like use that talent to make a living and do this. So there's a particular quote in here, and I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm just gonna read it. Look for what you notice that no one else sees. So when I read that, I was like, man, like I just gotten a compliment, and if you watch this video and you know who you are, like I can't thank you enough for the compliment. But someone had just said to me like that they loved the way that I perceive the world, or like that they loved the way that the things that I saw that I put in my particular style of videos. And I never really thought about like, oh, I guess like nobody really does see things the way that I do or the way that you do. And like you could definitely, you're an artist. Like if this is kind of what you want to do and this is what you're passionate about, then you're an artist, and it's cool to call yourself an artist. I didn't until now. So what's up? Tip number two, read a book. Dude, you should write or journal. Just write your ideas down, even if they're just like word vomit. And I mean, at least make them legible. That way you can come back and look at them later and know what they mean. But even if it's just like spewed words, just get it down on paper. And honestly, I like even just the act of writing, because it's an action that I honestly feel like not a lot of people do anymore. It makes things physical, and I can hold this idea in my hand now, and that feels cool and like just good to me. I have found it pretty helpful, and like at least I have this journal to go back to, and you look at these ideas and look at how look at how I was thinking like a month ago or 2 months ago, and compared to how I was thinking now, or like what has it's cool to go back and look at these things and be like, oh, I was thinking this way then, now look how far I've come. Or let me go back to this idea that I had 6 months ago that I would have never thought about again, but luckily I wrote it down and it was a good idea. Let me do that now that I have like the time, energy, money, whatever. So I would definitely say, if you're a creative person, keeping some journals, little pocket notebooks, whatever, on you all times. I know it's just like another thing to carry, but luckily if you're a girl, just slide it in the purse. If you're a dude, you got to get like a little, or you got to kind of look like a nerd. It's whatever. All right, so this next thing is a little like, I don't know, you could call it hippie if you wanted to, maybe. The practice itself originated from something called yoga nidra. The term more that I use now is NSDR, which is non-sleep deep rest. I originally came from, or I started doing it from a guy named Andrew Huberman. I don't know if you have heard of him. He's got a podcast. He's basically just keeping your body completely still, keeping your brain very, very active, and it imitates REM sleep. So you're getting a lot of rest in a very short amount of time. I do the ones I do. I haven't done anything over 15 minutes. I typically do the ones that are 10 minutes, and you can find a hundred of them on YouTube. There's a list of them. I've done probably like 8 or 10 different people now, and I kind of have my favorites. So what this actually is you're just laying down, you're getting very, very comfortable, and it's giving you step-by-step instructions in your head, like in your headphones. So, and it's just like you're just resting. That's at the end of the day, you're just resting. So like, don't feel weird about it. Look into it. If you don't like it, if it's not for you, that's cool. But I can definitely say that I've done it almost every day now for about 2 months. I do it first. Personally, I do it first thing in the morning. I do it while I'm in the sauna at the gym. It's like a nice like reset start to the day. I can kind of just get in line with everything. It helps me to just like hone in just a little bit more first thing in the morning. So I don't know if that's something that you guys would want to try. I definitely recommend it, especially for anybody who has like focus issues, which I do a lot of the times. I definitely have like WebMD'd myself ADHD, but if the boxes fit, the boxes fit. If the boxes fit. If the shoes fit or the boxes are checked, I have ADHD. I feel very weird just sitting in this like, ooh, I'm been right here the whole time. Cold water exposure can increase dopamine levels by 2.5 times, which lead to a quick mood boost. Dopamine is also known as the feel-good hormone. If you guys didn't know that, I realized that like my dopamine levels crash quite often if I don't kind of do something about that. And I do other things, but one of the things that I've implemented more recently, like I said, I think I've missed 4 days. Actually, I know I've only missed 4 days in like 6 months. I'd have to look at the calendar to tell you exactly when. Taking cold showers sucks every single time. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's terrible. It doesn't feel good. But I like to check the box that like, I've already done something hard for the day. Like switch it like me. So this is exactly what I do. I don't know how you guys would want to do it. Um, but I don't like to suffer while I'm taking a shower. So I take a normal shower and then like I just switch that water on over to freezing. I get it as low as it'll go. And these winter months be hitting in Tennessee, it's definitely like cold now. And when I get out, I really do feel better. Like I feel all the way all over better. I can tell you that 100%. It does not feel good doing it, but as soon as it's over, I'm like, oh, this is a relief. I feel like I can kind of tackle the day again. I don't know if you guys want to try that out. I understand it's like, it's not fun. I get it. But I can tell you 100% my perspective, it helps. All right, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. If any of this stuff helps you, please reach out and let me know. I definitely want to keep making more videos. This is like my over the hill video, and so you'll see me next week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Boop. Meow. Yeah, I don't know what all that was, but I'll see you guys in the next video.